coming in slow.
Slow crawling in. There's nothing wrong with that. Welcome back to Less Cash, More Mash. My name's Tom.
Mike.
And today, we're cracking open a new bottle of Old Forester 1910. This one's been in the Santa sack for a little while, so he's like, it's been over here so long it's dusty. So this is a Brown Forman, made in Brown Forman Distillery on October of 2018. You would have thought it was older than this, but that's what it said. So 72% corn, 18% rye, 10% malted barley. This is the fourth and final expression of the Whiskey Row series. So back in 1910, there was a fire in a building, in the bottling line building, that caused the bottling line to shut down. So, and all the whiskey was already in a vat. So in order to not lose it, they ended up storing it in a new charred oak barrel, which gives the flavor that they have. So, and they stored it in that until the line was repaired. And then when they brought it back out and they started bottling it, they're like, whoa, holy difference. So, now they take Old Forester 100 and they put it in a second barrel that is just burnt to oblivion, and that's what they basically have.
Ultra charred.
Jeez, you supposedly started.
I did, but I told you it had a dumb start.
It has a dumb everything. Like this is like the longest. Look at this.
No, it
Goes all the way down.
Yeah.
All right. So this one's been in the Santa sack for a while. We haven't been avoiding it for any particular reason or anything, but it is a 93 proofer, which is funny, and a lot of people have complained about because, you know, they've been slowly going up in proof, and 1920 was what, 115 or something?
115, yeah.
And then back to 93 proof. So why they didn't come out with 1910 before 1920, I'm really not sure, but
I think a lot of people have asked that question.
Yeah, exactly. Now I know why. We did get it for $37.99, which was a good price, I do believe. It's a non-aged state. Ooh, and it has a hell of a cork in this puppy. I almost couldn't get that out. Almost had to phone a friend on that one. Jesus.
Had the shaking operation.
It was not. I was stressing. Did you see me?
I did.
All that exertion. I'm going to need a nap after this one. It has a beautiful color.
I was going to say, it's definitely.
I definitely
looks like it's sat in a barrel more than.
Yep. Thank you for those beautiful kisses. Those are beautiful. But it is definitely one of the darker ones.
It probably
This
is the
is going
darkest
to
one.
actually throw me over here. I did a generous pour, too. I didn't fool around today.
I don't know what the hell's happening. My eye-hand coordination in the last 8 times. I hit my nose every time.
Ooh.
I can't guess for shit.
You're doing just fine at the guessing. Don't you worry about that. He's referring to the games we play on Tuesday and Friday. For those of you that are new, and if you are new, please consider hitting that subscribe button because we have a goal. We finally crested 100. We need to.
Yes, thank you.
So, and granted, we crested 100 about a month ago, but we were a little far ahead, so don't worry about that. But we're looking to go up. We can only go up.
Yeah,
so if you're not subscribing, please subscribe. We greatly appreciate it.
Definitely get the after flavor of that extra oak.
Like just on the nose, even I'm like smelling like the oak barrel. Let me try it. I'm actually still getting like the caramel, but I'm getting a hint of a cherry too. I think I'm. Maybe it was a fleeting glimpse. Let me see. I definitely get like the caramel, vanilla, like that vanilla brown sugar when you mix it together.
Which is weird with this one. When we did the double oak Woodford, it seemed ultra smooth. And this one has a little speckle, a little more of a, not huge proof, it doesn't have a hog. It just gives you a little more sparkle, I think, on the tongue.
You got to remember, too, though, to me, Woodford is one of the easiest drinking whiskeys out there.
But it's
praise to them.
Probably close to the same proof. And it's just...
You know, they just make... You know, some people don't like Woodford because it's such an easy drinker.
Yeah,
but to me,
I kind of like it for that.
It's a refined it's a very good product when it comes to the smoothness on how to drink. Like there is no fight on that at all.
No.
And I think I sampled the other day some Woodford wheat, and I couldn't remember how, and it's very flavorful too. Like they just make that double.
And the nose jumps out. Like this has a nose, but that nose really jumped out.
No, this nose is no slouch either, though.
No, that one just seemed like
this would have been so much better. Well, what I remember of the Woodford though, we do so many reviews, I can't remember all of them, but I thought that was like I remember them like it was like a straight up oatmeal with like some nice syrup in it.
It was and you could smell it like from here.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm not downplaying this one. I'm just saying. I guess in my head I was thinking they were going to be very close, and they're different.
But we just cracked this too. It might need a little time to open up a little bit before it fully comes to its.
It's coming around. The nose is coming around now.
No, because that's why. We literally just opened it, so even the sweetness out of it, it's starting to. I'm starting to get like a mapley syrup inside of the.
Yeah.
Because you can mistake it's turning into either a batter or it's going to turn into an oatmeal. I think it just needs a couple minutes. I think it needs a couple minutes to sit.
Correct. But I think this was pricier than a couple of the others too, wasn't it?
This
38.
I got a good deal. No,
I thought those were 32.
I want to say you bought 1920. I think you paid upwards of 50.
Different store.
I know. No, we got these as these three. I bought the first three as a deal. That's why I originally started going to that store, because I was like, hold on a minute, I know these are more than this. So I started scoring them because I'm like, nope. Every time I've seen them at my other store, they were a lot more. That was the first time I walked out of the store like this. I guess I was like, nah, I think these are all deals.
Thus they know and they know.
Mm-hmm. I know a lot of people have had a lot of bad things to say about this one. I can't pick out one of them. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. I don't get me wrong. If this was like 110 to 115 proof, this would be out of this world.
Yeah, we'd
in
be
contention for like all of them. The only thing this is lacking is the proof. But as far as flavor, you know what it reminds me of?
Some people are gonna love this.
It reminds me of like Weller. It's a 90-something proof, full of flavor. Doesn't taste like Weller.
No, I didn't say right.
Doesn't taste like it, but it's a ton of flavor in a glass under 100 proof. You can't say that about a lot of whiskeys. Like this really has. I can see though, because you do get that oak.
You do.
So if you're not an oak person, you're not gonna like this.
I mean, we scored Eagle Rare too, which that's different, but I don't know. The nose is coming around now.
I honestly, even the first sip, I was like, "That's good." The second sip, I'm like, "Well, that's better," because
the first nose was like
wasn't
jamming, and now it's coming around. So, I agree with you. I don't have anything negative to say. It's worth buying it. I would get it again
at the price we got it for. Which, what I say, $37.99. I would buy this all day long. I mean, when we look over to your possible left and you see a lot of bottles that we paid $40, $50 for, this would smash every one of them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
we paid 30-something for this one. My arm's killing me.
Yeah,
$36.99.
And
it's look.
Yeah.
And not even just color, just the taste. We just did this.
Even though I don't mind like the Bibb & Tucker, it was a $45 or better bottle.
I didn't mind this one.
No,
$50
bottle. That's what I'm saying. Like, but this is better. And of course, Yellowstone. There's a lot of them over there that we paid more money for. I mean, for the price that we got this at, I'd buy this all day long. I actually like it. I think it has a full, rich flavor.
Oh, it does. It does.
And
it's
right now it's syrupy.
No,
this is like syrupy.
And if you're not you're not in the mood to just crush it, or it's not.
That's the thing. It's 93. You could just crush it, but it does. You know what?
You have
the proof doesn't linger, but the flavor in your mouth does.
Right.
It really does do a decent coat and not coat like
And not
high
every day is a
proof.
fun day.
No, right?
You're supposed to have chilling days.
Of course I do. It really carries. I'd be interested. See, to me, I'm not getting. You said you had like a lot of rough edges. To me,
No,
I think it
now
drinks,
actually
like,
now because
really
I just
nice.
sip,
The more-
sip,
yeah.
it actually is not hanging on a little bit here.
It's just like
not
it's
not
just-
crucial, not harsh, but
I'll be curious when we do get a Woodford double oak. I definitely want to throw it up against that because you know what it not only did it change the color.
I forgot it's a proof on
God.
that.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I think
either.
it was like 94.
Steve had brought that back. I think it's right in the same
think
range.
it's because I think
no,
all the Woodfords are
all
like
of Woodfords
90s.
are 94.
Yeah, I want to
They're
say
all
like
that.
94.
They're all that. But this, I actually like it.
But again,
We will be putting this up against the rest of the Whiskey Row series too, because we'll probably do that on a Sunday Fun Day. See which one we pick the best. But
we're gonna think that.
I'm not. Well, we might as well. We won't do it this Sunday because I think it's too early. We're gonna let this sit at least a week and open up to make it fair for the
I
rest of
might
them.
avoid you.
You can do it.
No, I don't really.
Good. Then I'm gonna just drink Booker's instead. You're not gonna avoid that one now, are you? Yeah. So no, honestly, like because I'd like to see like doing them back to back to back. I mean, I think the color might give this away. Well, they're all pretty good though. Honestly, I don't think I've had an Old Forester product I haven't liked.
I don't.
You know what I mean? Like
The only one that I know that most people complain about the most of the Old Forester is Statesman.
And we don't have that one. And I don't think it's officially part of the Whiskey Row series.
It still says Old Forester.
It is an Old Forester product, and the reason people complain about that is because it comes with a higher price. Because honestly, at every other store, these are always like $40 to $60, depending on the thing. Like this, we got those three for a good price when I scored them. So, but Statesman is up there, and I think it's even lower than this.
I believe it is.
I think it's like in the 80s.
I think it is.
So that's where people are like,
More money, less proof.
we already have Old
Less
Forester
flavor.
86, which is still a good bourbon. Don't get me wrong, but it's like $25. So why do you want to pay $50 for an 86? You know what I mean? So I'm not 100% sure what Statement is, but we will probably eventually get it. But I didn't find it a priority because paying less for more has never been my strong suit. It happens a lot, but it's never. I am really
We have
liking
two
this one.
options. We can end this, or we'll have to add.
You see what I got to put up with?
Because
for that, you should hit the subscribe button.
I know where
just
he's gonna
for
go.
the fact that I
There's
get
gotta be
harassed
some story
in my own video.
I'm already like sipping like.
Would you? Is there anything else you'd like to add before we just run out of this video?
No,
this
I
is
think
worthy of a second note.
I would get another bottle.
I would hands down. I will get another bottle. I will look for this when this goes down. I 100% will. I think it's actually really good. And to your point, for someone who's not a proof person, I think it brings a ton of flavor.
No, it does.
Especially with the oak and stuff. But it's an easy drinker. That being said, thank you for watching. We hope we did it justice. I hate to run, but someone's too thirsty.
We
to
don't
leave a
have to.
second,
We
so-
can get it down below the neck.
You can. It doesn't matter.
No,
to me.
if you're gonna tell a story.
I don't have a story to tell. I want to make one up just so you can stop pouring again, but I don't have a story to tell. So that being said,
I can't believe it.
I know because I always have a story. So thanks for watching. Spend less.
This is a first.
Drink more. I'm embarrassed now. Cheers.
I was actually looking forward to having another story.